So for drawing 2-10, similar to drawing 2-9, we have to follow some specific measurements. And so I am going to start on the left-hand side with the big circle, and that is a radius of 1.25. So I'm going to get center radius, and I'm just going to start it over on this side somewhere. And it's a 1.25, enter. Now I got to make sure that I have center and quadrant turned on. Okay, quadrant is going to be important. Center is going to be important also. So the assignment shows that there is a 0.5-inch line on the top of this circle. So I'm going to start here at the top quadrant, point my mouse straight up, type 0.5, enter. But then it also shows me that there's a 45-degree line going up this direction, but it doesn't tell me exactly how far to go up at a 45-degree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my polar tracking here, click on the little angle thing next to it, and I make sure that 45 is selected. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to draw a 45-degree line, but I'm going to make sure I draw it much longer than I need it. Then it shows me that there is a one from the top of the circle here to the top of my piece is 1.25. So I'm going to draw a reference line. I'm going to go from here, from back on the top, I'm going to draw right over my 0.5 line. I'm going to go up, straight up, 1.25, enter, and then I'm going to go straight across to my 45-degree line. So I know where to trim my 45-degree line. So now I'm going to go trim and trim that off. Actually, I can go in and I can delete these two lines, those reference lines, so delete those, and I'm left with the size of the 45-degree line that I need. Now, to come across the top here, the measurement doesn't show it on the top of the assignment. It shows it at the very bottom. It shows that the line here is 2.25. So I'm going to come from here, point my mouse this way, type in 2.25, enter. My top, and I have to come straight down from here. I don't know how far at this point, so I'm just going to draw a line down. Doesn't matter how long, just draw it down, and we'll come back to finish this up later. Now I'm going to work on the handle, and it shows that from the center of this circle over to the center of the first circle in the handle up on the top, it gives a measurement of 4 inches. So I'm going to draw a reference line from the center of my circle here, going this direction, 4, enter, enter. And that's going to be the center of that small circle slot that's in the handle of this wrench looking thing. It shows that the size of that radius is 0.5. So I'm going to get a center radius circle, started at the end point here, 0.5, enter. Then it shows that the end of the handle is 3 inches from the center here. So I'm going to go up another line from the center here, this way, 3, enter, enter. And that's where my center point is going to be. I can either copy this circle over, or I can draw another circle. I'm just going to copy this circle, enter. I'm going to grab it right at the center point, and I'm going to drop it right on the end point. I picked it up at the center, dropped it off on this side. Okay. The end of the handle here shares the same center point, and it's a radius of 1. So when you go center radius, start it right at the center here, and it's a 1, enter. Handle from the top quadrant comes this way. Real line, doesn't matter how long, but I know there's going to be a curve in here that connects this line and this line. And it shows that the size of that curve is a radius of 0.75. So I'm going to go up to my fillet command, click on fillet, go down to the bottom command. command line, click on radius, 0.75, enter. Click on this line, click on this line, and it rounds it off for me. I'm also going to put in the top of the slot from the top quadrant here to the top quadrant there. I'm just going to draw a line in. And now the entire bottom is exactly like the entire top. So I'm just going to mirror these two lines, these. So all of the top edge and the top of the slot. Once I select them all, I can enter. And I'm going to use this middle line from here to here as my mirror line. Do I want to delete this? No. Now I just have to trim. Trim, get rid of this. And I can just move these. And I put in my center line. So I'm going to go back to the annotate, back to center. It does show a little plus sign here, so I better go in and type in point. Enter. Now it gave me just a little dot, so I need to format my point style. All right, and that is drawing 2-10.